Hi everyone. Just wanted to give everyone a little update, I suppose, about term two, starting next week on Monday, and what we're, I guess, expecting that to look like here at Milner. Um, we realise, I guess, that it's a bit of a confusing time at the moment with all the restrictions that we're being asked to put in place as a community, and then the implications for schools and students' attendance at school and so on. So I guess just to try and give a little bit of clarity for parents. At this stage, and we realise that it is a bit of an evolving situation, and there's been some changes along the way in terms of the expectations for for students and what they need to be doing. But at this stage, schools are open from next week, so our school will most definitely be open from Monday for term two. Having said that, we've worked really hard to make sure that we're going to be able to provide an educational program for not just the students that are here face to face at school, but also for families that are choosing to keep their kids at home and have them learning at home because of concerns that they have about the coronavirus and all that's bringing with it. So we do understand that there's some legitimate concerns that people may have about the coronavirus and the need for, I guess, avoiding large gatherings and so on. We're certainly doing all we can to ensure that the school is as safe as possible in terms of the environment and the cleanliness and the hygiene of the classrooms and all the learning spaces. So we're working really hard to make sure everything is as clean and hygienic as possible, including talking with the kids about what they need to be doing to have really good practices and habits, I suppose. So things like washing their hands really regularly, having hand sanitizer all through the school, covering their mouths whenever they're coughing and sneezing and so on, not sharing food. And we've also had to, sadly, I guess, temporarily cancel or postpone lots of, our normal sorts of events where we come together in large groups. So things like assemblies, sports activities, the kids eating in a communal fashion at recess time and so on. Even our staff meetings at the moment, we're doing behind a computer screen as a Skype meeting rather than all sitting in the same room together. So lots for us to get used to and adjust. But I guess the main message I wanted to sort of get across for now is school is open next week as normal, so to speak, and we fully expect that we'll have many of our students here with us in our classrooms learning in a normal fashion. But the teachers have worked really, really hard over the last week or so to make sure that we have something in place for families that are choosing to keep their kids at home and have them learning at home because they are concerned about the coronavirus stuff. So for those kids, what it'll look like is a bigger emphasis on using the Seesaw app to get some learning content and activities online that the kids can access via that app. But also some hard copy packages of learning that have been developed by the teachers and also by the Department of Education that can be picked up from our front office next week. So either way, whether you're choosing to keep your child at home because of those worries about the coronavirus, something will be in place for you. We can provide an educational program for your child. But also where school will be open as well if you're wanting to send your child along to school as normal. So for now, I apologise for I guess the moving feast that this has sort of become, but I guess that's how things are going for us in the community. We're all sort of thinking on our feet from government down. And things are evolving pretty quickly. So I guess for now, I encourage you, if you want to find out any more or you've got any questions or anything, I encourage you to ring me up at school or send me an email or whatnot. or even contact your child's teacher next week when they're back from the school holidays. And yeah, we'll hopefully be able to just give you as much information as we can and help work towards having a clear understanding for what school will look like in the next little while. So yeah, thanks for your patience, but yeah, learning will continue from Monday onwards in term 2 in one way or another. Bye.